Number 22, a freshman middle blocker, Cassidy Franklin. Number 24, a sophomore middle blocker, Katie Barr. The assistant coach is Burrell Berkemer and also Jessica Sagan. Head coach of the Pirates, Katie Bodeker, Whitworth University Pirates. And now, the Trinity University Tigers. Number 1, a first-year outside hitter, Demi Durham. Number 4, a sophomore middle blocker, Maddie Fate. Number 6, a junior setter, Marissa Amarino. Number 7, a senior libero, Sammy Lynn. Number 8, a senior middle blocker, Emily Ellis. Number 10, a sophomore middle blocker, Carly Brookhausen. Number 12, a junior outside hitter, Steffi Inosa. Number 15, a senior right side player, Sarah Williamy. Number 17, a sophomore outside hitter, Mackenzie Logan. Number 18, a first-year setter, Trinity Herrera. Number 21, a first-year outside hitter, Amanda Henry. The starting lineup for the Tigers: number 2, a senior setter, Alexis Acevedo. Number 3, a senior outside hitter, Annie Rose Leggett. Number 5, the libero, a junior, Nadia Kern. Number 9, a senior right side player, Sarah Flynn. Number 11, a senior outside hitter, Avery Tuggle. Number 14, a junior middle blocker, Brett Thornton. Number 20, a senior middle blocker, Emma Funk. The assistant coaches are Brenda Langley, Brad Willis, Bo Rodriguez, and Maggie Linker. Head coach of the Tigers, Julie Jenkins. Trinity Tigers, Whitworth Pirates officials, you have the match.
Good afternoon, Tiger fans. We are live from CalGuard Gym, where 2 undefeated teams are ready to face off. The top-ranked Trinity Tigers, coming off 2 commanding victories yesterday, match up against the Whitworth Pirates, who already won this morning after 2 victories yesterday as well. I'm Brian Jenselson. I'm joined by 2019 TUVB alum Jade Schoenberger. Jade, this match should be a good one. What are you excited to see?
Yeah, after those 2 wins yesterday, we're hoping to see some great confidence out of those 2 wins. Obviously, this is the number 1 seed, but that comes with some challenges. Everyone's coming for you. Everyone's trying to take you basically off your pedestal, and we hope to see that the Tigers just come out aggressively and play smart.
Yeah, and it should be a good one, as Whitworth already won early this morning, 3-1 against Texas Lutheran University. This is all a part of the Trinity University Fall Classic. Lots of volleyball between yesterday and today, and we are excited to cover everything here on the Tiger Network.
Starting lineup for the Tigers, you're going to see Tuggle and Leggett on the outside, Thornton and Funk in the middle, Flynn on the right side, and Acevedo is starting back row with hands. Nadia Kern's going to be your libero. To kick off this match, Whitworth is going to have first serve, and we have White back to serve. A deep float pass by Tuggle. Tigers ran Flynn there in the middle. Again, putting that ball to Flynn. She tools off the block, and that's going to be Tigers taking the first point of set 1. Leggett back to serve.
And good to see Flynn getting off to a quick start. She went 12 for 22 on kill attempts yesterday. So fantastic day from her and getting off to a good start today.
A deep float from Leggett. Pass by Millen. Pushing that ball out to Lee on the outside. Acevedo putting a great ball there for Leggett in the back row. This is going to be a free ball for the Tigers. Slide there with Funk, scores, and that's going to be a point for Trinity Tigers. Deep float. That was a kill by Barr out of the middle. A nice tool off the block. And Barr will go back to serve. That serves out, point for the Tigers. Kern back to serve. Deep flow off the hands of Lee. And that's an ace for Nadia Kern.
Something we saw a lot of yesterday. Tigers doing an excellent job on the serve.
Absolutely. These Tigers practice serving a lot, and they've been keeping the pressure on all teams thus far in this tournament. Great dig there by Nadia Kern. Thornton setting the back row, Leggett. Outside swing by Lee, falls basically in that back foot of the court. A nice aggressive swing, and that's going to be a point for Whitworth. Double substitution here. Tuggle out of the middle. Nice deception with that play. Came with an aggressive approach, but then ended up tipping the ball. We have a double substitution with Amarino and Willemie entering the game. Amarino is going to be your setter in the back row, and Willemie's coming in on the right side. Nice dig by Leggett. Kern calling Amarino off on that set. And a nice aggressive tip by Tuggle pushes that ball into a tool into the antenna. Amarino back to serve. Short serve. Outside set. Swings out. Point for the Tigers. Deep float, that ball's out. Point Whitworth. Substitution here for Whitworth. We have number 8, Wolverton, entering the game. Pass by Leggett. Pushing Tuggle on the outside. That swing line pretty much looked like it essentially went over the block. Caught that right back. And that was a kill for Tuggle.
And 3 quick kills for Tuggle after leading the team with a combined 23.
Outside swing there by Whitworth is dug by Leggett. She gets the ball back. Thornton with a great coverage. Bunch of Tigers right there, but no one really ready for that coverage. That's going to be a point for Whitworth, and you have the libero, Millen, back to serve. Pass by Leggett. Free ball here for the Tigers. Running a slide with Thornton. She'll score. Nice touch there by the libero, Millen. But again, Tigers taking advantage of all the free balls they've gotten thus far.
Yeah, and something to look for there is Whitworth, if they're going to pull off the upset of the number 1 team in the country, having to take advantage of any little possibility. But right there, even though the Tigers, a little bit of a miscommunication, still get the point.
For sure, and right there we saw a great block. Tigers with great communication on that ball that just came over. It looked like it was going to potentially fall in that deep corner, but even Coach Julie Jenkins stood up to help with calling that ball out. And again, you have Thornton back to serve. That passes Lee. Dug by Thornton. Over the net and looked what was about to be out. Nice play by Whitworth. And they take that point. I believe that was Turning Robe and Anderson entering the game. Anderson back to serve. Ace for Anderson.
And Anderson there behind the service line had 4 aces yesterday in their combined 2 matches, so not a surprise to see her doing well on the serve, giving the Tigers some trouble early. And that's 2 in a row for her.
Yep, that pass by Kern was a little tight on Marina. You saw there trying to save that ball out of the net, but she is back row. So with that slight hop she had there, they called the back row attack. Pass by Tuggle. Amarino trying to push Funk in the middle there, but there's a disconnect. Whitworth now down by just 2 points.
So Anderson doing a really nice job of getting Whitworth back into this set. Trinity had taken a 5-point lead, but Pirates are right back in it.
Set out here to Leggett. Aggressive swing. Wilmy putting that ball back over. Tigers in a bit of a scramble there, trying to get that ball playable for someone to hit back over. And I believe Tigers actually will be receiving that point. Double substitution, Acevedo is going in back row with Hans Flynn coming in on the right side. Unsure of that last call, but perhaps one of the Whitworth players was in the net. Acevedo with a nice serve to Millen. Tuggle hustling that ball down. But that free ball is going to be out. Point for Whitworth. Substitution here. We have White entering the game. And she will be serving. Nice pass by Kern. Putting that ball out to Leggett. White hustling that ball down. And another free ball for the Tigers. Swing from Flynn out of the middle. Nice dig by Kern. Funk with a really smart play getting up and pushing that ball over. Tuggle out of the back row. Smart shot, hitting that into the deep corner. She scores, and that's going to be a side-out point for the Trinity Tigers.
And a great point there, and Nadia Kern had a lot to do with that dig. She had 26 yesterday, including a career-high 18 digs against Hendricks. Tip here by Whitworth. Running Leggett out of the back row. Another free ball. We'll see how the Tigers use it. Another free ball here for the Tigers. And Acevedo once again. We've seen 5 consecutive dumps from her in the last couple days, and all 5 have scored. She's doing a great job of being deceptive, both keeping her hands high so the other team isn't really sure if she's going to set her offense or dump it herself. And it's really working out for her. Yeah, and Jade, I went up to her and told her that that play of hers is my favorite in volleyball, and she said it's been a big part of her growth as a player.
An incredible block there by Flynn and Funk. Tigers really excited about that point. You saw even Coach Jenkins approaching the court, really excited, clapping on her clipboard, and you have Leggett back to serve. Pass by Millen. Aggressive swing by Lee on the outside. Found that hole in the block and really took advantage of it.
And Maddie Lee for the Pirates, 42 combined kills in 3 matches, including 21 earlier today against TLU. So she's doing a great job getting on the scoreboard for Whitworth.
Right side set to Flynn, right down the line. She scores. Sat out for Trinity. Thornton re-entering the game, and Kern back to serve for Funk. Float serve there by Kern. Whitworth not able to get that ball over the net. Kern will go back for her second serve. Deep aggressive float pass there by Lee. Trinity block not there. And Whitworth really taking advantage of it. I believe that was a swing on the right side by Turning Robe. Hudson and Forbes now in the game for Whitworth. You have Forbes back to serve. Pass by Leggett. Tuggle with a high swing. Lee with a tool off the block. She scores. Point for Whitworth. Forbes back to serve. Pass by Tuggle. Flynn returning the favor with a tool off of the Whitworth block. Double substitution here. Amarino coming in back row with hands. Willamy entering the game on the right side. Deep float, pass by Lee. She's getting that ball back on the right side. Touch by Leggett. Amarino trying to hustle that ball down. And the Trinity coaching staff telling Amarino to stop her hustle once she got to the bench. You have Lee back to serve for Whitworth.
That's a tough one. Looked from here like it maybe was on its way out, but we'll never know now.
Pass by Leggett. Leggett pushing that ball out to Tuggle for a line swing, which is just out.
It actually looks like they've reversed that point.
Coach Jenkins checking who her next server is, but Tigers were correct and Tuggle is back there serving. Deep serve, but that ball's out. You got Turning Robe entering the game again in the middle for Whitworth. Millen back to serve for Anderson. Tigers getting that ball over. Aggressive swing from Wolverton, but that ball flew out. Got Thornton back to serve. Kern stepping off and Funk re-entering the game for Tigers.
And you see there what can happen when you just keep a play alive, then you force an error from Whitworth. Good job by the Tigers scrambling to keep the ball alive.
Free ball here for the Tigers. Willamy with a nice tool off the block. She'll score. Point for the Tigers. Whitworth calling their first timeout, or the first timeout of this game. Trinity currently leading 19-14. this timeout, you have Thornton back to serve for the Tigers. Middle tip from Whitworth. Tigers being called on the double. That's going to be a point for Whitworth out of the timeout. Double substitution with Turning Robe and Anderson re-entering the game for Whitworth. You also have Nadia Curran stepping onto the court for Thornton back row. And that's Anderson back to serve.
Last time we saw Anderson serve, Whitworth got 3 consecutive points, including an ace.
And it looks like you might have jinxed her, Brian, because that serve was out. Side out for the Tigers, and we're going into a double substitution. Acevedo going in back row, setting. Flynn coming in on the right side.
I think unlike last year, Jade, they cannot hear us since there are fans in the stands once again.
Short serve here from Acevedo. Anderson trying to run her middle there, but a great save by Turning Robe. Tight dig is saved by Acevedo. Wolverton with the kill. Point Whitworth. White back to serve.
That was Wolverton's second kill of the day. She's had 25 over the last 3 matches.
Great pass there by Tuggle, and another smart play by Acevedo. I believe that's her 6th dump that she has attempted and scored on this tournament. Very impressive stuff. You have Leggett back to serve.
Definitely something I'm excited to keep track of all season long.
Pass by Lee. She's going to get that ball back on the outside, and a nice aggressive swing. Funk being smart there and trying to put that ball over, and then you had Acevedo there with great coverage. White swinging out of the back row, but Whitworth being called on the set, a double. Leggett back to serve. Short serve by Leggett. Tip attempt there, but Tuggle throwing that ball back over. Dug by Acevedo. Curran setting Leggett in the back row. A 2 off of that single block, putting Trinity at game point. Really aggressive float serve there. Nadia Curran hustling that ball down, but that initial dig is going into the stands. Still game point for Trinity. You're going to have Barr back to serve. Curran with the dig. Looks like Curran and Acevedo were more worried about their collision in that last point, but again, that was game point for Trinity. Final score of set 1, 25-17. Trinity takes it.
Welcome back to the Tiger Network. Top-ranked Trinity Tigers taking set number 1, 25-17 over the Whitworth Pirates. An impressive set. Also the most competitive we've seen for Trinity in the Trinity University Fall Classic thus far, considering that yesterday they only allowed 9 and 10 points respectively in set number 1. So Whitworth providing a good fight, but still not enough to win that set.
Kicking off set 2, you have Leggett back to serve. Lee's gonna get that first point with that tool. Lee doing a good job of, contacting high on most of her swings here. A lot of tools thus far in this match from both teams.
Lee already with 5 kills today. She led the entire Northwest Conference last season in the abbreviated spring season with kills, so not a surprise to see her doing so well today. Had 21 against TLU.
Tuggle with an incredible solo block there. Blocking turning robe on the right side. You have Kern back to serve for Funk and Thornton entering the game. Looks like both teams are running pretty much the same lineups that they ran in set 1. Pass by Lee. She's gonna push this ball back. Ref's calling that ball a double. Point for Trinity. Ace for Nadia Kern.
And that's ace number 3 for Nadia Kern today.
Pass by White. Aggressive swing by Franklin in the middle. She'll score. And we have a double substitution with Forbes and Hudson entering the game. It's going to be Forbes back to serve. Pass by Tuggle. Running Flynn out of the middle. Both Thornton and Flynn up for that ball. That was pretty much on top of the tape. Not sure who took the kill on that one, but in fact it was a point for Trinity, and then that led them into a double substitution with Amarino going back, serving, and has hands Willamy in the front row on the right side.
But if you're looking for the little things about why the Tigers are coming out on top, to end set number 1, Whitworth had a similar opportunity to spike one down, but they did not get a point. But there the Tigers see that open opportunity on the free ball and get the spike.
Tuggle with the tool.
So it's really just a matter of Trinity taking advantage of every opportunity given to them and the opposition not being able to do the same.
Short serve here. Whitworth team really pushing Lee in this second set as well as the first. And she is taking advantage of those swings. A nice shot line from the right side in that deep corner. Scores, and she's back to serve. Pass by Leggett. Running Willamy on the right side. Tuggle putting that ball back over. Miscommunication there on the Whitworth side as to who was going to take that second ball. Resulted in a double, and that's going to put Tuggle back to serve for the Tigers. Deep float by Tuggle, pass by Lee. Franklin out of the middle, she'll score. Got Barr, who entered the game, and Millen back to serve. Tuggle out of the back row. Blocked there by Thornton and Willamy. back to serve.
And that block for Thornton, the first of the day. She had a career-high 6 blocks in the match against Hendricks last night.
Short serve is too short for Thornton. Bouncing off of Funk's head in the front row. She'll step off and Kern will step on. Double substitution for Whitworth. That was Turning Robe and Anderson entering the game, and Anderson is back to serve.
I've already mentioned a couple career highs from yesterday, Thornton and Kern. Those were 2 juniors, and just shows the depth on this team as Anderson with another service error after being so successful on her first attempt.
Double substitution, Acevedo in back row with hands. Flynn entering the game on the right side.
But this is a Trinity team with 8 seniors and 4 juniors who have plenty of experience and are ready to attack this season in full force.
Nadia Kern setting the outside. Leggett 2 off the block. Tigers will score. Deep float pass by Lee. Setting her in the back row. Kern with the dig. The joust at the net. Tug out of the back row. And again, that ball in the back corner. She'll score.
And Coach Julie Jenkins fired up after that point. You can see on that replay her getting up off the bench in excitement, causing another Whitworth timeout. We'll be right back on the Tiger Network.
All right, and we are back out of the timeout there. Again, you have Acevedo back to serve for the Trinity Tigers. Short serve here. Pass by Lee. Right side swing by Wolverton is out. Point for the Tigers. You see with that replay, Nadia Kern doing a good job of sticking to her line to make sure that anything to the left of her is out. Deep float by Acevedo, pass by Lee. Middle swing by Barr, she scores. And you're gonna have White subbing in back row to serve.
And that ends a 4-0 scoring run for the Tigers. If you're the Pirates, this is a big moment in this match, trying to not let it get away from you and go down 2-0.
Ref's calling a double there on Acevedo. White back to serve. Tuggle with a great pass, running Funk in the middle. Off the block, good coverage there by the Tigers. Leggett trying to push that ball with a tip deep to the corner. That tip was out. Again, White back to serve. Looks like Whitworth was called in the net, perhaps. Leg it back to serve for the Tigers.
And you can see Whitworth head coach Katie Bodecker angry about that error, had 3 consecutive points for the Pirates and seemed to be on a good run, but then in the net error, giving the ball back to the Tigers.
Kern digging that ball over. No touch there on that block. It's going to be a point for the Tigers. Short serve by Leggett. Pass by Lee. Tip out of the middle. Acevedo with the dig. Kern's going to run Tuggle on the outside with a smart play. That set being a little tight. Flynn, aggressive swing to the cross-court corner. She'll score. Point for the Tigers.
And Jade, if you think I jinxed Anderson for Whitworth with the service aces, I will mention that after 5 aces yesterday, Leggett has none so far today. We'll see if she changes that.
Short serve here. Pass by Lee. Off the block. Double there by Flynn. You can hear the Trinity assistant coach is making a joke in the middle of that play, saying good set. And you're going to have Barr back to serve. Pass by Nadia Kern, pushing that ball out to the outside, off the block. Kern with the dig. Giving that ball right back to Tuggle with a tip to mix things up. She'll score. It's going to put Nadia Kern back to serve for Funk, and Thornton is back in the game.
I think it's worth noting, Jade, you mentioned that joke on that last error. The #1 team in the country maybe feels some pressure and plays tight, try to do everything well, but this Tiger team is just so loose and having a great time playing. So it's definitely notable that there's a lot of laughter on the sidelines.
Absolutely. Acevedo with that dig. Kern setting the back row. Set out to Lee. Another tool for her. She'll score. And we'll have a double substitution for Whitworth. Forbes and Hudson entering the game. Forbes back to serve. Serves out, point Tigers. Double substitution, Amarino coming in back row with hands. Willamy coming in front row on the right side.
And we're at the point in the set where Whitworth just cannot afford to give up those points like that. They need to string several together if they're going to get back in it. And those errors on the serves are not going to cut it.
Yep, and you heard her possibly on the mic, but Lee was really trying to get her team head in the game. She was cheering, saying, you know, like, let's get this ball. And taking matters into her own hands with that tip. She'll score and go back to serve. Wolverton entering the game as well for Whitworth. Pass by Tuggle. Leg it out of the back row. She'll score. Seen a lot of back row attacks from the Tigers. Having aggressive swings out of the back row just adds a fourth attacker that the Whitworth team is going to have to attempt to defend. And you have Tuggle back to serve. Pass by Lee. Great swing out of the middle there. Good connection with the setter and Franklin. She'll step off, and Millen will go back to serve for her. Pass by Leggett, running Thornton in the middle. Smart play. She goes up, high elbow, but then tips the ball, and she'll go back to serve. Funk entering the game.
When you have so many big swingers on the Tigers, it's just hard to defend that change of pace. Great job by Thornton there. Now goes back to serve.
Low float there. Another aggressive swing from Whitworth out of the middle. Setting those balls really quick and coming out swinging hard. We have Turning Robe and Anderson entering the game for Whitworth. Anderson back to serve.
And the last 9 points have been alternating between these two teams. Can anyone string together 2 points in a row? Anderson does there with the ace. That's what the Pirates are going to have to do if they're going to climb back into set number 2.
Trinity calling a timeout. Current score, Trinity up 18-14.
Welcome back from the timeout in set number 2. Trinity up 18-14. Whitworth ready to go with 25 seconds left in that timeout, trying to gain some momentum.
Like it with that last swing. Overton off the block. Giving that ball to Willoughby. Still get blocked. And Whitworth is excited about that last play. Anderson back to serve.
Yeah, just the second block for Whitworth on the day. Not easy to get in the faces of these Tiger swingers. So you can feel some momentum going the Pirates' way.
Funk out of the middle. Whitworth trying to put that ball over after some great digs and coverage, but it's in fact into the net, leading Tigers into a double substitution. Acevedo going back row with hands. Flynn coming in on the right side.
After that run, let's see if the Tigers can pull away and clinch this set number 2.
Millen with that pass. Smart shot there by Barr out of the middle. Right into that back corner. White back to serve. Pass by Leggett. Running Funk in the middle. An aggressive tip. Lee with another tool.
And Coach Bodecker beside herself over here as that point's being given to Trinity.
Looks like the up ref and the down ref on one page and the linesman and the Whitworth coaching staff on another page.
Yeah, and you were able to see that at the bottom of your screen. Bodecker in her 9th season as the head coach for the Pirates, picked to finish first in the Northwest Conference, so a very talented squad, putting up a fight against the #1 team in the country.
Giving that ball back to Funk twice there. Nice dig by Kern. Tuggle with a deep cross-court shot. Smart play. Trinity takes that point. Deep float. In that back foot of the court. You saw Lee duck there, thinking that ball was going to be out. But it bounced just in.
So maybe it wasn't right after I mentioned it, but there is an ace for Leggett.
Yes,
her first of the
absolutely.
match.
Short serve here by Leggett. Bouncing off the tape and unfortunately falling back onto the Tigers' side. That's going to be a side out for Whitworth. Barr back to serve. Great pass by Kern. Running Tuggle on a 2 just over Funk's head. Tough play to defend. When you're blocking, not sure whether or not setter's going to push the middle or the 2 just over. Kern back to serve. Pass by Lee. Franklin blocked there. Lee on the outside. Nice line shot. She'll score. And you have a double substitution with Forbes and Hudson entering the game for Whitworth. Pass by Leggett. Great coverage there. Acevedo putting that ball back over after a block. Flynn and Thornton there to block Lee. Double substitution and also game point for Trinity. You have Amarino going back row to serve. She'll have hands, and Willemie on the right side, front row.
Just a huge block on the kill leader for the Pirates.
Pass by Millen. And with that serve, the Tigers take set 2, 25-18.
Welcome back to the Tiger Network. CalGuard Gym is rocking as the top-ranked Trinity Tigers are up 2-0 over the Whitworth Pirates. Whitworth coming into this match 3-0, recording victories against Texas Lutheran, Hendricks, and Concordia.
Served there by White. Leggett with the pass. Kern's going to take this set and give her the ball right back to her. That'll be a kill for Leggett to kick off set 3. Pass by Millen. Set out to Lee. And a block by Funkin' Flynn.
Ladies and gentlemen, please do not take class photographs. Please do not take class photographs. Thank you.
Short serve by Leggett. Again is in the net. And that's going to send Barr back to serve. Franklin entering the game.
And that's twice now Leggett's short serve has fallen just a little bit too short, but you can see the attempt there, keeping Whitworth off balance with the different types of serves.
Tuggle with a great cut shot. That ball falling essentially maybe like 3 feet from the net. Smart off speed there to score and get that side out for Trinity. You have Nadia Kern back to serve.
And that's kill number 12 for Tuggle. She leads all scorers.
Float serve by Nadia Kern. Acevedo, once again, as mentioned in yesterday's matches, despite her being off the net, she's running her middles, and they are scoring.
And a great start for Thornton to this set. Already helped on the block and getting a kill there. So contributing to 2 of the 4 points in set number 3.
Deep serve by Kern. Great defense by the Trinity team. And Whitworth is going to call a timeout after that play. Trinity currently leading set 3, 5-1. Coming out of that timeout again, Trinity is leading 5-1, and you have Nadia Kern back to serve. Float there to White. Setting Lee on the outside. Another smart, deep line shot. She'll score. Double substitution, Forbes and Hudson entering the game. Pass by Leggett. Acevedo, once again, this dump not being to the middle of the court, but in fact, right in that outside hitter area. She scores for another great side out. You can see her smiling as she walks off the court, and that was a double substitution with Amarina going back row. She'll have hands, and Willemy's going to be front row on the right side.
We're 8 for 8 on the year, Jade.
8 for 8. Love to see it, and that's a short serve from Amarino. Pass by Lee. Ball going right back to her on the right side. She'll tool. and go back to serve. Leggett with a great pass, pushing that ball out to Tuggle. Up ref calling a double on that set. Whitworth takes the point.
And if you're the Pirates, you have to feel like this is the moment to prove you can stay in this match. They've exerted so much energy just to stay in sets number 1 and 2, only to come up short. Tigers might be able to pull away, but if the Pirates are going to stay in it, it'll have to be right here.
Pomerino with the dig. Kern going to put that ball up for Tuggle. Outside tip is blocked. Trinity coaches arguing there for a double call on the Whitworth side. Puts Whitworth within 1 point, and that's Lee back to serve. Off the tape. Free ball here for Whitworth. Right side swing. Kern putting that ball back over, and they score. Tigers doing a great job on defense, hustling down every ball. And it's really paying off for them. See it on the replay here.
And aside from the great hustle shown by the Tigers on that play, another example of Whitworth unable to take advantage of an opportunity. Had a free ball there, opportunity to tie this set, but instead Tigers get a big momentum swing.
Like it with that dig. Tuggle out of the back row. Hitting the line judge in the shins. That ball will be out.
It's a pretty decent way to know that that one was out.
Absolutely, and that's Millen back to serve. Tuggle with the pass. Running a slide with Thorin. Lee out of the back row is blocked. And Trinity will take that point. Thorin back to serve. And Funk back in the front row. Pass by Lee. And a successful dump for Whitworth. Double substitution. Tony Robe and Anderson entering the game. Anderson back to serve.
First time we've seen that completed successfully against Trinity. Of course, we've been keeping close track of Acevedo's 8 for 8 on the year.
Yep, absolutely. When you have a setter as good as Acevedo in regards to dumping, normally you see the Trinity Tigers picking those dumps up. That serve out for Whitworth. Double substitution. Acevedo going back into the game. Back row with hands. Flynn in the front row on the right side.
And just again, Whitworth, opportunity to tie the set. Instead, an error on the serve gives Trinity the 2-point lead. So if this keeps up, Tigers looking like they're going to be able to clinch this match in 3 sets.
Great swing there by Barr out of the middle. White subbing back in to serve. And you'll see Lee is now in the front row. She's gotten a decent amount of sets in this 3rd set, so we'll see if she gets the ball. Outside swing by Leggett's out. Whitworth tying up the set 9-9. Leggett with the swing, blocked. Nadia trying to cover that ball. But Whitworth now taking the lead.
And if you keep a close eye on the bottom right of your screen, you'll see Coach Katie Bodecker and the Pirates bench jumping up and down. They have plenty of excitement as they take the lead in set number 3. Trinity calls a timeout. We'll be right back.
Alrighty, coming out of that timeout again, Whitworth is up by 1, and you have White back to serve. Deep serve is out, and that was a good timeout called by Trinity Tigers.
Yeah, absolutely breaking up some of that momentum. Coach Julie Jenkins and her staff taking the full minute 15 to talk things over with her team.
Deep float by Leggett, pass by Millen. Middle is blocked. Anderson there getting caught behind Barr, trying to hustle down that ball to set the right side. But that ball will fall. Trinity now takes the lead 11-10. Deep float drops in that last foot again. Tigers doing a great job of pushing those last couple feet of the court with these deep serves, making Whitworth really question whether or not the ball is in or out. Another deep serve by Leggett. Tigers throwing that ball over. Aggressive swing by Barr. And she'll go back to serve. By Kern. And she'll save that play with a disconnect there out of the middle. Trinity coaching staff mentioning that they saw that set as a double. Tuggle probably going up to the head ref there to say something along the lines of, if you're going to call doubles on us, you should call it on them as well.
And the referee pulling out a yellow card on Trinity and Tuggle.
Tigers smiling after that yellow card. The game's currently tied up 12-12, and again, you have Barr back to serve. Pass by Leggett. Pushing this ball to Flynn on the right side. She'll score. And that's a great shift of the momentum for the Trinity Tigers.
Absolutely, and can point to the help from the student section, starting a little "Let's Go Tigers" chant. Not letting the Tigers get down after that yellow card.
Low float from Kern. Pushing that ball out to Lee. But she is stuffed by Thornton. And Flynn, see on this replay, that ball going pretty much straight down.
Flynn and Thornton providing a real wall today. Not much getting past them. 3 blocks for the both of them.
And again, Trinity is up by 2. Pass by Lee. Ball right back to her. Blocked again. She's going to get it again. Looks like that ball was possibly off the tape or maybe off the side of Thornton. It fell, and Lee's going to score. Double substitution with Hudson and Forbes entering the game. Forbes back to serve. Pass by Tuggle. Thornton with a nice tip. White out of the back row. Thornton's going to set Flynn. Swing by Lee on the outside. Smart play, but Acevedo is there. Acevedo. They're saying that was a back row attack. Acevedo trying to argue that she was in fact below the tape. You can hear the bench yelling she's 5'2", trying to argue that she is too small to in fact even jump to where that would have been a back row attack. From here at the scores table, that looked like a safe dump to us.
What's heartbreaking about that is that ends her perfect streak of dumps on the year. We'll take a look at this replay.
Hard to say possibly from the angle there with that replay, but again, from our perspective, it looked like she was under the top tape. That being said, you're going to have Forbes back to serve for Whitworth, and the game is tied up at 14-14.
And you can see Acevedo telling her teammates, don't worry about it, we're all good. Things are tied up at 14 here in set number 3.
Pushing the middle there. And a great side out for the Trinity Tigers. Amarino entering. Back row, serving and setting. Willoughby in the front right. Deep serve pass by Millen. Ref calling Thornton in the net, point Whitworth. Game tied up at 15-15.
So after several calls went Trinity's way in set number 2, most of these calls in set 3 going towards Whitworth. Assistant coach for Trinity Tigers calling that ball out. Court players listening, but unfortunately that ball fell in. A great serve by Lee. Pass by Tuggle. She'll get that ball back. Another close call there. We've got a tough angle on that one, but that one looked in to me.
Tigers being called out of rotation. Lee back to serve again for Whitworth. The Tigers are going to call a timeout. Current score 18-15. Whitworth has taken the lead and definitely has the momentum in their hands. Lee back to serve for Whitworth again. Whitworth up 3 in set 3. Tigers looking for a side out here. Pass by Tuggle. Willoughby out of the middle. A block by Whitworth. And Lee's back to serve.
And that's 5 straight points for Whitworth. Couple tough calls going against the Tigers in the favor of the Pirates.
Tigers being really talkative on that last serve receive. You saw Tuggle, Leggett, and Kern all talking before that ball was even served. That serve being out, and Tuggle's back to serve.
Last night, every time Tuggle went behind the service line, we saw some big runs for the Tigers. Definitely could use that now.
Miller with pass. Giving that ball to Lee in the back row with an off-speed. She'll score. Putting Whitworth into the 20s. Trinity currently at 16. Pass by Leggett. Outside swing is blocked. A joust with Thornton at the net. That ball falls out. And that'll send Thornton back to serve. Pass by Millen. Tip out of the middle, Thornton with the dig. Tuggle out of the back row is blocked. Double substitution. Turning Robin Anderson entering the game.
Big moment for Anderson here serving. She's had some up and down attempts behind the service line.
Pass by Tuggle. Giving that ball back to her results in a free ball for Whitworth. By that swing by Bars in the net. Double substitution, Acevedo coming in, setting. She'll go back to serve. Flynn, front row on the right side. Both individuals entering the court with big smiles, encouraging the team to push through and win this third set.
Whitworth doing a lot better job this set of taking advantage of opportunities, but we'll see if that missed one comes back to bite them. Trinity down just 3.
Nice dig by Acevedo there. Kern setting Leggett. A set all the way to the right side to Flynn is blocked by Whitworth. And that's White back to serve. Pass by Tuggle. Running Funk. Free ball here for the Tigers. Flynn out of the middle. She'll score. Trinity takes that ball back.
The excitement inside Calgard Gym is palpable, would you not say so, Jade?
Absolutely. Fans are cheering. We got coaches from multiple sports here in the stands. Also here to watch this team. And a short serve by Leggett. Leggett back to serve again. Low float, pass by Lee. Touch by Kern. That's going to be a point for Whitworth. Bar back to serve. Both teams in the 20. We'll see if Trinity, can have a quick side out here. Pass by Leggett. It's going to be an ace for Barr. And game point for Whitworth.
First ace of the match for Barr, coming at a perfect time for her and the Pirates.
You'll also notice that Lee is front row for Whitworth, an individual who has gotten a lot of sets this third set. Nadia Kern with a great pass, and Tuggle with an aggressive swing. Trinity will get that ball back. Putting Nadia Kern back to serve. Still game point for Whitworth, but Trinity hoping to gain some momentum. That serve unfortunately out, and Whitworth is going to take set 3, 25-21.
Welcome back to the Tiger Network. We've got a good one on our hands. Whitworth handing Trinity their first set loss of the season early on here in the 2021 slate. And that was a real back and forth set. Although if you look closely at the box score, you will notice that Trinity had 8 errors in set number 3 alone, whereas they had 4 between the first and second set combined. So some great play from Whitworth, but also some things that if Trinity corrects, you should see some improvement in set number 4. What do you think about that, Jade?
Yeah, absolutely. That third set was really close. Both teams in the 20s. Had Trinity just cut their errors in half, maybe we would have seen a different outcome.
Definitely a lot of credit to Coach Bodecker and the Pirates, providing a lot of energy off the bench, going wild after pretty much every point and giving their team a lot of momentum and resulting in a big set win for them.
Set 4, you have a serve by Leggett. And a great way to start off set 4. Overpass leads to Tuggle bouncing that ball.
And it will be interesting to see how the Tigers respond. Really their biggest adversity that they faced. Were pretty clean last night in their 2 wins.
Pass by White. This ball going out to Lee. Tool off the block. That'll be Whitworth's first point of set 4.
But we mentioned a little bit earlier that this is a really talented Whitworth squad picked to finish first in the Northwest Conference. They had the best record in the conference last spring, and a lot of returning players for them. So no surprise that they're providing a good fight.
Nice pass there by Nadia Kern. Tigers getting that ball out to Tuggle, and with a smart tip put Whitworth into a little bit of a scramble there, inevitably resulting in a double on that second touch. You have Nadia Kern back to serve. Low float pass by White. Lee getting this ball on the outside and off speed. Nice touch there by Tuggle, gets the ball over the net. Whitworth bouncing back strong with that last swing. They'll score, and we have a substitution here with Hudson and Forbes entering the game.
It's also impressive to see this amount of energy from Whitworth, considering they played earlier this morning, 10 a.m. bright and early, for this West Coast squad. They defeated TLU 3-1, but not showing any signs of tiring.
That swing by Tuggle scores. Tigers up by 1. Double substitution, Amarino coming in, back row with hands. Willamie on the right side. Deep flow pass by Millen. Ball going out to Lee. She's blocked. Hudson on the outside. Getting that ball to Willamie. Covering herself. Funk putting that ball over. Lee dug by Kern. Running Leggett out of the back row. A solo block for Funk. And the Tigers will score. Now up 2.
You can see both squads working exceptionally hard on every point. Nothing given, everything earned.
Pass by Lee. White out of the back row. That ball falls in the last foot of the court. It's going to be a side out for Whitworth. Wolverton entering the game. Lee back to serve. That ball out, and a quick side out for the Tigers. Pass by Millen. Wolverton gets the tool. Whitworth now down by 1. Millen back to serve, and Barr entering the game for Whitworth. Pass by Leggett. Tip by Funk. Game now tied up 5-5. Millen back to serve. Leggett with the pass. Pushing that ball to the right side, Willamie. Hudson gonna swing that ball into the net, and that's gonna be a side out for Trinity. Thorne entering the game, Funk back to serve.
And Lee working exceptionally hard for the Pirates. Leads the team in kills and digs.
Serve by Funk is out. She'll step up for, she'll step off for Nadia Kern, and we have a double substitution for Whitworth. Turning Robin Anderson. Entering the game, Anderson back to serve. Game tied up at 6. Pass by Tuggle. She'll get this ball back in the back row. Millen with the dig. Low set is going to be blocked by Trinity. Tip is picked up by Willamy. Running Thort in the middle. Tool off the block, and Whitworth will score, taking the lead of this 4th set. Pass by Leggett. That pass going over the net, Whitworth taking advantage of it. You'll see with this replay. Whitworth now taking the lead by 2. A nice low serve by Anderson there. Aggressive swing by Leggett. Swings into the net by Wolverton on the outside. Trinity now down by 1. Double substitution here. You have Acevedo coming in to set and serve. Flynn coming in on the right side. Short serve by Acevedo. Again, Wolverton into the net. Trinity now tying the game up 8-8.
Wolverton with 5 kills, but on 21 attempts. She's someone that has been a consistent scorer for Whitworth in this tournament, not having the greatest match against Trinity.
Another quick connection there for Whitworth out of the middle with Barr. White's going to enter the game to serve. Great pass by Tuggle. Thorin with the solo block will score off of that, tying the game up at 9-9. And that puts Leggett back to serve. Low float, pass by White. Lee's gonna get this ball on the outside, but she is blocked by Flynn and Thorin.
Something we've been missing from Trinity today is that lack of a big run. Yesterday, it felt if any time things were getting close, they would just go on a run of 5 or 6 points in a row. Have not seen that today.
Dug by Kern. Tuggle getting that ball on the outside. Kern getting a touch on it, but that's going to be a block for Whitworth.
And so again there, Trinity has 2 consecutive points, trying to have Leggett at the serve and build on that, but Whitworth striking right back, tying things up. So Pirates doing a great job of keeping the Tigers on their feet.
Absolutely, and again, the game is tied up at 10-10. Kern with that first pass, pushing this ball out to Flynn on the right side. A double on Whitworth. Trinity's going to take that point and now takes the lead 11-10. Substitution in the middle. Ellis is going to come in for Funk. Nadia Kern back to serve for Thornton. That deep float is out. Game now tied up at 11-11. Double substitution for Whitworth. That's Forbes and Hudson entering the game. Forbes to serve. Pass by Leggett. Running Ellis on a slide. Disconnect there in the middle. Gives Whitworth the lead. Forbes back to serve.
Definitely some miscommunication there in the middle.
Pass by Tuggle. Running Flynn on the right side with that tip. She'll score. Point for the Tigers. Game tied up at 12-12. Double substitution here. Amarino coming in to set and serve. Wilhelmy coming in on the right side.
And Flynn keeping her hitting percentage high early on in this season. She's 8 for 16. She's second on the team actually behind Avery Tuggle, who's the faraway leader with 16, but Flynn right there with 8.
Pass by White. Running that middle tip. Leggett's going to get a touch on it, but Tigers won't be able to pick that ball up. Whitworth now taking the lead 13-12, and you have Lee back to serve. Tight pass by Leggett, saved by Amarino. Ellis and Tuggle trying to get that ball over. Whitworth now up by 2. Pass by Tuggle. Running Leggett out of the back row, a block. Coach Julie Jenkins going to call a timeout here with Whitworth taking a little bit of a lead here. Current score 15-12 for Whitworth. Alrighty, we are coming out of that timeout here in set 4. You have Lee back to serve for Whitworth, and again the score is 15-12 Whitworth. Nice pass by Kern, pushing Tuggle on the outside. She swings into the net, putting Whitworth up by 4. Pass by Leggett. Tuggle getting that ball on the outside. Trinity touching that ball one too many times. Whitworth is going to take the point.
Coach Julie Jenkins really preaching patience for her Tigers with this set on the verge of getting away from them. Down 12-17 and Lee on the serve.
Pass by Leggett. Ellis with an aggressive swing, but Lee with a great dig. Whitworth not able to get that set up. Trinity with the side out. And you have Tuggle back to serve.
Lee now with 14 kills and 14 digs for the Pirates.
Deep serve to Lee. Right side swing. Kern getting that ball up. Ellis putting over a free ball. Outside swing, great touch with that block. Leggett getting blocked there on the outside. So Whitworth will take that point. But again, great hustle by Nadia Kern in that one defensive play. That's going to put Millen back to serve.
And Whitworth doing a great job protecting the left side. Leggett just 6 for 26 on kill attempts.
Pass by Leggett. Running Ellis in the middle. Smart play. She tips that ball over. And Ellis will go back to serve. Deep serve pass by Millen. Running Lee out of the back row. Dug by Tuggle. Right side tip. Pushed back over by Leggett. Dug by Tuggle. Leggett with a smart off-speed shot. Catching Lee in the back row. Trinity now down by 3.
But great to see, even having a tough day, Leggett not afraid to keep swinging, and you can see it paying off there. Trinity trying to inch closer, now down just 3.
Served by Ellis there. Millen giving this ball to Wolverton on the outside. Thorne in the middle is blocked. Double substitution, that's Turning Robe and Anderson entering the game. Anderson back to serve.
And that's block number 6 from Katie Barr. Doing an excellent job playing defense for Whitworth. Barr had 9 in the combined 3 matches going into today, so almost matching that just right here against the Tigers.
Pass by Leggett. Willemie. Leggett with an aggressive swing. Dug by Millen. A lot of good coverage off these blocks. Whitworth's going to be called in the net. Looks like that was Wolverton being called in the net. Tigers with a double substitution. Acevedo going back row. She'll have hands, and Flynn going in front right.
Acevedo had 5 aces yesterday, none on the day today. Tigers could certainly use some good services from her.
Swing on the right side by Wolverton scores. She'll sub out for White, who will be back row serving for her. Again, that is White back to serve. Trinity down by 4, and Whitworth entering the 20s. Served by White, pass by Tuggle. Pushing that ball out to Leggett on the outside, but that swing is into the antenna. Tigers going to use their second timeout. Whitworth currently leading set 4, 21-16. Alrighty, if you're just now tuning in to set 4 here, Whitworth versus Trinity. That was the Trinity Tigers taking their second time out. Whitworth currently leading 21-16. This ball going out to Leggett on the outside. An aggressive swing. She paints that back corner, and that's going to be a side out for the Trinity Tigers. Putting herself back to serve. Tigers hoping for a run here. Low float pass by Lee. Swing out of the middle. Ball falls for Trinity, and that's going to be a point for Whitworth. You're going to see Barr back to serve.
We're now seeing the Tigers struggle with stringing some points together. Every time it seems like they're about to get back into this set, they're just unable to get 2 or 3 points in a row. Pirates doing a great job of staying ahead and trying to even this match up.
Great pass there by Leggett. They're going to set Flynn on the right side. She's going to paint that down the line. Quick side out for the Tigers. And you have Ellis entering the game with Nadia Kern going back to serve for Thornton.
And that's kill number 9 for Flynn, and out of everybody with at least 10 kill attempts, she has the highest hitting percentage. So
Pass by Lee.
by far the most efficient swinger for the Tigers.
Nice dig there by Nadia Kern. Tuggle with a off-speed shot, and here's Lee on the outside, who is blocked by Ellis and Flynn. Kern back to serve. Low float is an ace for Nadia Kern. Millen getting a touch on that ball. Trinity now in the 20s, down by 2.
And we saw 3 aces from Kern in set number 1 and 2. That's the first for her in a while, though, and the Tigers right back in it.
Outside swing by Lee. A great dig by Nadia Kern. Saved by Tuggle. That swing by White is out. Whitworth's going to call a timeout as Trinity is now only down by 1 point in this 4th set. Current score with Trinity serving 21-22.
Welcome back. We've got a thrilling set number 4. The Tigers up 2-1. Whitworth up 22-21 in set 4. Crowd trying to push the Tigers to victory. Kern behind the service line.
Pass by White. Lee getting that ball on the outside. She tools, and Whitworth gets the point out of the timeout. Trinity now down by 2. Double substitution. Forbes going back to serve, and Hudson entering the game.
And that had been 4 consecutive points by the Tigers to get back into this set. Will it be enough?
Tight pass by Leggett. Saved by Flynn. Tool off the block for Lee. That puts Whitworth at game point. Pass by Tuggle. Free ball here for Whitworth. And they score. Final score of set 4, that's going to be 25-21. Whitworth takes it. And stay tuned for the 5th set.
Welcome back to the Tiger Network. Trinity and Whitworth tied at 2 sets. We're going to a decisive set number 5. It's the first match of this Trinity University Fall Classic that has gone to 5 sets, and these two teams just going at it back and forth. It'll be an exciting one for sure. See how this one ends up.
Pass by Tuggle. Set being on the net. Tigers hustling down this ball, putting a free ball up for Whitworth. Lee swinging big out of the outside. She'll take the first point of set 5, and that's White back to serve.
And Jade, from your perspective, what is it about these sets that go to 5 matches, this 5th set? What is different about it?
Yeah, so obviously the 5th set is shorter, so you're coming out hot. Normally the first team to get a good run right from the beginning is the team that takes it. Whitworth being called on a double there. Trinity will take the second point of the game, tying this up at 1-1.
So I guess you really can't afford to get down early.
Absolutely. Leggett with a low float to White. Great dig with that swing out of the middle. That deep cross court corner shot from Tuggle scores again. Trinity now taking the lead. Short serve by Leggett, pass by Lee. Lee's gonna get that ball back on the outside, off the block. Leggett with the dig. Off-speed shot dug by Lee. Back row swing from White. Down ball out of the back row. We're gonna see a free ball here for the Tigers. We'll see how they use it. Tuggle with a nice shot. And another smart off-speed to keep this ball in play. Whitworth with a double, and that's going to be another point for Trinity. Now taking the lead 3-1 in this fifth set.
Just incredible play from both teams.
Absolutely, great defense on both sides, really hustling for all these balls. A lot of tight play at the net, and this is Leggett back to serve. Deep float, that ball's out. Whitworth's going to take that point. Sending Barr back to serve. Malin stepping off and Franklin entering the game for Whitworth. Another serve out. Quick side out for Trinity. Low float, pass by Millen. This ball's gonna go to Lee on the outside. Tool off the block. Side out for Whitworth. Double substitution here. You got Forbes and Hudson entering the game. Forbes back to serve. Pass by Leggett. Flynn getting this ball on the right side. Upreath calling a double. It's going to be a point for Whitworth, and the game is now tied up 4-4. Pass by Leggett is tight, but Acevedo's going to run Ellis in the middle. She'll score. Great side out for the Trinity Tigers. Double substitution. Amarino coming in. Back row, she'll set, and Fate entering the game on the right side. Fate, a new face to this game. Pass by Lee. Swing out of the middle, tool off the block, and that's going to be a kill for Franklin. Wolverton entering the game, and you have Lee back to serve. Pass by Leggett. Running all hitters pretty much in the middle there. Put Whitworth into a bit of a scramble. Tigers will take that point. Always a fun play to see when you have middles and right sides running quicks and then the outside coming in for a two. Not really sure who they're going to set in that play. Millen with the pass. That swing being out, it's going to be a point for the Trinity Tigers.
And every single person on this Trinity bench, coaches included, yelling out on that one. Great communication, even with this loud crowd, helping each other out are the Tigers.
Deep serve by Tuggle, pass by Millen. Outside set is blocked by Fate and Ellis. A new duo that we haven't seen in the front row yet this game. And that'll be a timeout called by Whitworth. Trinity currently up 8-5. Coming out of that timeout called by Whitworth, you have Tuggle back to serve for the Trinity Tigers, again up 3 at the moment in this 5th set. Pass by Lee. Ball going out to Wolverton there. Leggett covering herself, putting a ball up for Ellis in the middle. Smart tip results in another point for the Trinity Tigers.
As you mentioned, in this decisive 5th set, only to 15 points, so after a 5-5 tie, Tigers have rattled off 4 in a row.
Pass by Lee. Swing out of the middle by Franklin, scores for Whitworth. And you're going to have Millen back to serve. Pass by Kern. Running Ellis on the slide. Dig by Leggett. She'll get that ball back. Great dig there by Lee. A free ball here for the Tigers. Tuggle with the dig. Running Ellis. Off the block. She'll score. Putting Trinity at the first to reach 10 points in this 5th. Thorin re-entering the game. And Sammy Lynn subbing in to serve and play back row. Or possibly just serve for Ellis. We'll see if Nadia Kern subs back in.
And no cheer bigger in this gym than from Julie Jenkins, head coach for the Tigers. Everybody very into this 5th set.
Tip falls, that's going to be a point for Whitworth. Sammy Lynn stepping off for Nadia Kern.
Another big moment for Anderson, who has had a couple of aces, but also a couple of airs on her serves.
Great pass there by Leggett. Running Fate on a quick. Out of the back row. Lee's going to swing into the net. Double substitution. Acevedo now entering the game, setting back row. She'll have the serve. Flynn entering the game, front row on the right side. Serves into the net, side out for Whitworth. White entering the game to serve. Pass by Tuggle. Running Thornton on a slide is blocked by Lee. Acevedo pushing that ball out to Leggett on the outside. Nice defense there by Whitworth. Putting that ball out to Leggett off the block. Millen with the dig. Double called on Whitworth. Trinity takes the point.
So far in this 5th set, great response to adversity by the Tigers. Definitely the most they've been pushed early on in this season. This is also a team that went 13-3 last season in the conference-only schedule. And they came into this season ranked #1 for the first time in program history. Not a surprise to see a team like Whitworth putting everything out on the court against them.
Yeah, absolutely. As we've mentioned already in all the games pretty much that Trinity has played thus far this season, a team with a lot of confidence and really just consistency throughout their matches thus far. We've got a lot of depth on the team with some freshmen getting in already in this tournament, but as well as a lot of returning players that are confident playing amongst one another. So we'll see if they can pull out this 5th set.
Yeah, and I think as the #1 team in the nation, you're definitely going to have a target on your back going into every match, regardless of the opponent. We're seeing that today here, but so far a good response from the Tigers, and they're certain to face a lot of adversity even in their conference schedule. The SCAC going into today 20-5 combined, all the teams in the conference, and of course Colorado College ranked #2 in the country, fellow SCAC opponent right behind Trinity. So everything's shaping up to be a great season and a competitive one for the Tigers. We're excited to have it all for you. on the Tiger Network. And as we're back from the timeout, Annie Rose Leggett will serve.
Low float, pass by Millen. Middle swing is blocked. Great coverage there, but a free ball for the Tigers. Flynn with a quick back set. She'll score. And with that replay, you'll see the Tiger bench and coaches really excited about that swing. Always good to get a point out of the timeout, and you have Leggett back to score, to serve. Low float, pass by Millen. That ball's gonna go to the middle, a tip. Thornton trying to block that overpass, or that dig that went over. But Barr's right there, swing strong. She'll go back to serve after that point. And Franklin entering the game. Trinity looking for a quick side out. They're within 2 points of taking this 5th set. Pass by Leggett. Tuggle gonna get this ball on the outside. Tip here. Kern putting that ball out to Tuggle. Another free ball here for the Tigers. Another back quick by Flynn is dug. Tip, but Acevedo is there. Kern putting this ball up for Leggett in the back row and off speed. They're calling Flynn in the net on that block, and that's going to be a side out for Whitworth. Or sorry, not a side out, but a point for Whitworth. Whitworth now within 3, and the Tigers are going to take this timeout. Current score, Trinity is still up 13-10 in the 5th set. All right, we are coming out of that timeout in the 5th set, Trinity versus Whitworth. Whitworth currently with the serve, but Trinity hoping for a quick side out to gain momentum here. Pass by Kern, putting that ball out to Tuggle. She'll score, and that puts Trinity at game point in the 5th set. Tigers confused about this substitution. Lynn needing to sub out for Ellis in the front row. Nadia Kern back to serve. Again, game point for the Trinity Tigers. Nice serve by Nadia Kern, pass by White. This set going out to Lee on the outside, off the block. Acevedo with that dig, putting this ball out to Tuggle, off the block again, dug by White. Lee with the swing off the block. Nice dig there by Acevedo. Middle set, dug by Acevedo. Kern putting this ball up. Tight for Tuggle, a smart shot cross court. A tight ball here. And a net, it looks like, by 22. Franklin. You see on this replay, Franklin just touching the top of the tape there. Trinity's going to take that 5th set, 15-10. And as you can see, fans across the court are excited about this win.
Yeah, definitely a lot to be excited about. If you're Trinity, a very hard-fought victory, getting pushed all the way to 5 sets, and you see right there on your screen just how even this game was. And ultimately, the biggest thing that stands out just from that alone is those 10 errors that the Pirates had more than the Tigers, and that really comes back to cost them. And Tigers with that hitting percentage also pretty above what the Pirates had, so that came in the clutch for them. And unfortunate that the Pirates lost that on an error, but a very hard-fought victory for the Tigers, and they have a very quick turnaround. They have another match today against Concordia. For Whitworth, they are done at the Trinity University Fall Classic. They'll go home to Spokane, Washington with a record of 3-1, and a lot to be proud of, I would say. Don't you agree, Jade?
Yeah, absolutely. As we've mentioned, the Trinity team is a very confident team, one that's experienced playing together. So to play a team like that, number one, as we've mentioned numerous times, take them to 5 sets, definitely should be confident going home.
Absolutely, and we are so excited to be back in this volleyball season, and things are really in full swing now. We'll be back with you at 7 p.m. to bring you Trinity against Concordia. Until then, have a great afternoon.